Intelligence can actually become a trap because the smartest people often are the quickest ones to give up. You might have seen this: a brilliant student who quits after their first bad grade, an entrepreneur who shuts down after one failed pitch, a gifted athlete who stops trying after a single loss. Meanwhile, average people with way less talent somehow push forward and succeed. What's going on here? The answer lies in a psychological phenomenon discovered by accident in the 1960s. It's called learned helplessness, and it has its effect on intelligent people specifically. In the next 4 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly why smart people give up, how the psychology develops, and most importantly, how to break free from it. Because understanding this could be the difference between using your intelligence as a superpower or watching it become your biggest weakness. Learned helplessness is when you go from I can't escape this situation to I can't escape any situation. And this often happens to smart people. Here's why intelligent people are especially vulnerable to learned helplessness. First, smart people are used to things coming easily. They breeze through school, pick up skills quickly, solve problems faster than others. So when they hit their first real obstacle, something that doesn't yield to intelligence alone, their brain panics. They've never learned how to struggle. They've never developed what psychologists call frustration tolerance. So when intelligence isn't enough, they assume nothing will be enough. Second, smart people overthink. When they fail, they don't just feel disappointed, they analyze it to death. They create elaborate theories about why they are destined to fail. They turn one setback into evidence of inevitable doom. Third, smart people have perfectionist tendencies. They'd rather not try than risk being mediocre. So, they quit before they can fail again, telling themselves they're being strategic when they're actually being scared. But here's where learned helplessness gets really dangerous. It generalizes. You fail at one startup, so you decide you're not an entrepreneur. You struggle with one relationship, so you decide you're bad at love. You get rejected from one job, so you decide your career is over. Your brain takes specific failures and turns them into universal truths about your capabilities. It's like your intelligence working against you, creating compelling stories about why you should quit. This is why brilliant programmers give up after their first coding bootcamp rejection, why gifted writers stop writing after their first novel gets rejected, why smart people often have the most elaborate reasons for why they can't succeed. The irony is that the same analytical ability that makes you smart is the thing that convinces you to give up. You're so good at seeing problems that you talk yourself out of solutions. So, how do you break free from learned helplessness? First, change your relationship with failure. Instead of seeing failure as evidence that you should quit, see it as data you can use to improve. Smart people are great at analysis. Use that skill to dissect what went wrong, not to prove you're doomed. Second, practice deliberate struggle. Seek out challenges where you'll fail repeatedly. Learn a musical instrument, try a sport, attempt something completely outside your expertise. Train your brain that struggle doesn't equal hopelessness. Third, focus on process, not outcomes. Instead of I failed, so I am bad at this, think I haven't figured this out yet. That one word, yet, changes everything. Your intelligence is not a weakness, it's a superpower. But like any superpower, you need to learn how to control it instead of letting it control you. What's one thing you gave up on too quickly because you convinced yourself you weren't good at it? Drop it in the comments. I guarantee you're not alone. If this resonated with you, hit that like button. And if you want more psychology that explains why smart people do counterintuitive things, subscribe. Remember, the goal isn't to be perfect, the goal is to be persistent.